new episode. Know you probably waiting. Plant a seed in your brain, let me pollinate it. And I'm not like the rest, I don't do the faking. You are now tuned into Bro Conversations. Yo, hey, what's poppin'? We back up in this bitch. We finally got visuals, so hopefully, y'all can finally check this shit out on YouTube. It's been a long motherfucking 2 weeks, man. I had to take a week off because other shit, you know what I'm saying, had to set everything up. But yeah. Quick update. I'm gonna get more into the specifics before we even finish this shit. I finally finished this finished the song Vices is on SoundCloud right now. OGOD. Go stream that, go check that out. And I will be putting it at the end of this episode. So yeah, somewhere or another. Anyway, yes, back up in this bitch another again. And before I even get started in these motherfucking topics, I hope you got something to sip on, smoke on, cause I most certainly do. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I hope y'all just enjoy this motherfucking ride with me right quick. Let me light this bitch. I ain't even do the intro to this shit yet. I'm so excited, man. I'm so motherfucking excited. All right, but yeah, let me go ahead and get this intro out the way. If you didn't already know, I'm your host, OGOD, the host of the world's most poverty-stricken podcast, Broke Conversations, and we are back up in this motherfucker yet again. Got the lighting right. I know you see me, 1080 HP out these, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, let me stop rambling and go ahead and get this first motherfucking topic. If I can like this shit. Alright, we Gucci up. Joe Budden has recently joined Patreon as head of as head of creator equity. So if you know me, you know one of the creatives out there in the whole podcasting universe who even got me even thinking about this line of work has been Joe Budden. He's been instrumental in that shit, you know what I'm saying, just the way my shit is even built, but you know it's different. It ain't you know, play by play. But anyway, yeah, I most definitely got some inspiration from him. This is big. This is a big motherfucking move, especially for something like Patreon. That's just an extension of, it's damn near a mix between OnlyFans and like podcasts. You can basically put like basically within reason whatever type of content you want to put on Patreon and type shit. This is great and this is amazing, and this is exactly what Joe had. If you have been listening to the Joe Budden podcast, this is exactly what he be preaching for. More power to the in the motherfucking creators' hands. More people just being involved back in the scenes. More black people specifically to be in these high positions to really make these moves. Because you know, I was talking to somebody the other day, and a lot of people don't believe that. Damn, well, not again. Fuck it. A lot of people don't believe that. You know, just with the way the world is going and how life is going and all the shit that we see in the headlines, all the death and all this other shit. Some people they just don't believe it can get any better or it can change. But I consider myself a realist, but I guess sometimes I'm an optimist when I'm not fucking depressed. Then I'm really a pessimist. But yeah, believing that I am a realist and all that. I believe that there is hope, most definitely, especially as the generations of bullshit, you know, it transcends and we are open to a new beginning and just some new shit, some shit that we can all be under, some shit that we can all be under one accord. And I will believe that to the day I die. I believe there's most definitely hope for humanity. But as far as global warming and shit, I don't even want to get into that because that's gonna depress me. But yeah though, this is great. This is amazing. Let me move the fuck on. Next on the motherfucking list. I've been waiting for this. Wild 'N Out is set to return to CVS Viacom next week, which actually may be this week maybe this week or next week. They will be airing episodes that have already been recorded because of the COVID-19 shit and shit like that. They don't want to break no laws or whatever, but they will be releasing new shows that they have previously recorded, and it's not gonna be on some reboot shit. From what I read and what I've been seeing in these articles, it's not gonna be in some reboot shit. It's gonna be the same cast. Nick Cannon, you know, ever since that controversial shit happened, It's been off air, but he's been in talks with the CVS people and the people behind the scenes to really get this shit going. That's amazing. And just with the effect of how Wild 'N Out had on, it don't matter if you black, white, whatever. A lot of people they've tuned in and they fuck with shit like that, and that's most definitely a staple in the black community. As long as 80, as well as 85 South Show, you know, that's an extension of what Wild 'N Out show in that environment, and so many other things and so many other people they got chances that may have not been, you know, comedians and stuff like that in the first place. Like shows like that can really build character and really build like whole comics, whole creatives, like maybe with the rap shit, you know, with the joke shit. Like it's so much encompassed in that fucking show. It's not just no bullshit. Just you know, you just saying random shit. It's some shit that really shifts and affects this culture today, and it's it'll been an uproar if they just let it go forever. So shout out to Nick Cannon, everybody involved on the Wild 'N Out crew, cast, whatever. Um, Let me move on. But it'll be like if I didn't say it already, they will be airing airing the old episodes, but they will be recording episodes in the future whenever that will be, and yeah, they can get that shit right. Moving on, Bow Wow, aka Shad Moss. If you don't know about Bow Wow, the nigga from Like Mike, you know what I'm saying. He first of all he is coming out with an album. I ain't gonna cap. I'm not gonna listen to it, but the other thing that was in this project. First of all, he's dropping the last album. Then he's retiring. Now he has his eyes and his sights set on the WWE. He wants to team up with reports are coming in. He wants to team up with Rey Mysterio and have a shot at the motherfucking tag team, the World Tag Team Championship type shit. I feel like this is amazing. You can never go wrong with wrestling, but I don't know how old he is. I mean, the nigga he's look young all his motherfucking life. I don't know how old he is, but I just hope that he ready to take, you know what I'm saying, take it there, cause you know, even though wrestling it's become a lot more PC and a lot less dangerous, they don't wrestle on tacks like they used to. They don't use niggas using sledgehammers and kendo sticks. Even when I was coming up, but we probably will never see another moment like Jeff Hardy's swanton bombing off of the motherfucking billboard. I'll never forget that shit, bro. That was the greatest. That was one of the greatest moments. And if you don't know, now you know. Jeff Hardy in my book, he's the greatest motherfucking wrestler of all time. Coming out of North Carolina, man. Cameron, North Carolina, man. We got so many uncut gems, if you will. So much shit. But you know, other places they get more talent because you know it just flourished a different way. But if you can make it out of North Carolina, a country, a city state like this, you can most definitely make it anywhere. And that's something I believe. Before I get off track, yeah. Shout out to Bow Wow, Shad Moss. I've heard, I think he dropped a single like 2 years ago. I forgot the name of it, but it sounded good. It sounded cool. He went with the gimmicky shit. It sounded original. Another nigga that come to mind when I think about niggas like in the Bow Wow caliber, like rapping. That nigga Kyle Massey, he came out with a track a few years ago, and yeah, I ain't gonna cap. Both of them they got talent. They do got talent. But shout out to him and first of all his retirement, and I really hope that even if it ain't Rey Mysterio, because in the article I read it said Rey Mysterio got a son that wrestles as well in the WWE. So if he was gonna do it, it'd probably be with his son, not you know Bow Wow, aka Shad Moss. But yeah, however this shit, however this shit got to go down and happen, just know I'm ready to see some shit like that. And yeah, we need more of that, more of that shit that just makes the culture expand and pop and just like it do. You feel me? Let me see. Ah man. All right. I think I found this topic on WorldStar. No, actually I didn't. I found it on Instagram on at we see you Karen at we see you Karen. This was one of the funniest videos I've seen in a while because first of all, I don't know. This is probably gonna be insensitive. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, if you out there, there's been a viral video shown of a white man that grabbed it, that was tussling with a police officer. I'm gonna say it play by play. I ain't trying to skip over. He was tussling with a police officer. He ended up taking a stick out of a bag in the middle of the road, mind you, in the middle of the motherfucking road. This is all happening. Um, the clip I saw, it was like a 30-second, maybe 40-second clip. It was this dude recording everything happening, sitting in his car. This dude just recording everything. Like I said, there was a white male and a white police officer. So the white male reached into his bag, grabbed a long ass stick, cracked it over the officer's head, broke the shit in half, and then continued after that to still hit him in the face. All the while, the white officer has a gun straight. Well, now you can see me on visuals. Gun straight to his face the whole entire video. And then at the middle of the stick, after he broke it over the officer's head, the officer finally unloads on his head, unloads in his chest and in his pelvic area. Damn, I watched it like 5, 6 times, like 12 times, maybe 13 times. So, and it's crazy because, bro, when I initially saw this shit, I could not stop laughing because the dude in the car that was recording this shit, he was like, "Shoot his ass, shoot his ass, shoot his ass, shoot his ass." And honestly, he wasn't wrong. Like, bro, somebody's assaulting a cop with a gun in his face. Like, I thought that shit was the most hilarious shit that I've seen in a while. Like, bro, tears came out of my eyes because first of all, I don't know the mental state or whatever or any of that. For me, I'm just saying I'm not trying to pick on nobody that really has mental issues, but for me seeing that shit, that was one of the craziest fucking videos because that nigga was 100% in the wrong and shit. I don't know. I guess the officer could have tased him. Yeah, cause yeah, now that I look back on it, the officer could have tased him, but man, that shit was fucking hilarious. That nigga and it was so crazy because he took all 12 shots before even falling to the ground like some Terminator shit. He was just walking through the bullets like in the Matrix movie type shit. Man, yo, that's not that I think about it. That shit was hilarious. Listen, I don't know his name. I don't know if he died. I don't know. I don't know if he in a coma or whatever. But yo, the nigga was 100% in the wrong, and it's just crazy when I really if I really want to dissect it, well which I motherfucking will. This is bro conversation, so you don't like get the fuck. But anyway, if I really want to break it down, if it was a black dude, he wouldn't even have zipped, not even grabbed the stick. He wouldn't even have unzipped the book bag to grab anything out. The nigga would have been popped there. But yeah, the nigga deserved it. I thought it was funny, and y'all probably know what I'm talking about if you haven't seen it. I think they've been pulling it down and trying to blur his face and shit like that. But if he was black, it wouldn't be like that. But fuck it, this ain't the whatever. Yeah. That shit was funny as fuck. Oh yeah. Let me move the fuck on. NBA related news. Shout out to Mark Cuban. You know what I'm saying? Mark Cuban recently informed oh my god, Dallas Maverick staff to stop playing the national anthem at all home games. Um, as I read more into the article, you know what I'm saying? He obviously supports the kneeling and the whole movement and the police brutality shit, and because anybody with a motherfucking heart would do and say the same thing. That's really big of him to be a team owner and be white. He didn't have to do this shit. That's the thing about white people. They got the privilege to not fuck with black people, but when they do, that's how you know. First of all, they just stand up human beings. Mark Cuban always been dope ever since I think it was Shark Tank. Ever since I seen him on Shark Tank, I always fuck with him. But this is a big move for the culture, big move for the Black Lives Matter movement and police brutality awareness because, like I said, I feel like, especially with a lot of people, sometimes black news and black reporters and black people saying things, it don't travel as far as when white people say it. So that's cool. That's not me sucking his dick. I'm just giving him props. You know what I'm saying? But yeah though, shout out to Mark Cuban for doing that. Because first of all, if you like I said, if you really want to break shit down, my nigga, and this is the podcast to break shit down. If we really want to break shit down, countless people have found even the lyrics of the song is racist, and it was all built. Everything was built off the back in America. It was built off the backs of black people. We all know that shit. But anyway, shout outs everywhere. Shout outs everywhere. Next up, Now I can't even. Surprised this shit's still lit. But anyway, shout outs everywhere. Shout outs to the baby and Roddy Rich for well. Let me give the baby his flowers first. Shout out to the baby because before even this accomplishment, and this is something I didn't even get a chance to report on it. It was just in the news and I didn't even see it or whatever. Suge has reached a billion, and this isn't new. This been happening. But also, shout out to the baby and Roddy Ricch because now Rockstar has hit a billion streams on Spotify to be specific, and that's just one platform. Imagine Apple Music and YouTube and shit like that, like billions, most definitely. That would um that was one of the best moves and the best songs that he could have pushed and for the TikToks and shit like and the Instagram shit still rolling, still rocking it and shit like that. Shout out to him, North Carolina on motherfucking top, man, wherever Roddy Ricch is from. I don't know where he is. Maybe Atlanta. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to them most definitely. A billion, a billion, a billion. And this earth well I ain't gonna say this early because the baby he been rapping for years, but he only popped recently. So yeah, love the motherfucking see it. North Carolina all day, my nigga. Like I said, shouts out everywhere. Shout out to West Side Gun for opening up an art museum. I believe the name of it was it's gonna be called Buffalo Kids. It's gonna be in Buffalo, New York, obviously. Um, it's basically a art museum and the only thing that's in there is stuff that's designed by Westside Gun or his team. So that's super fire that he got original shit. That's another fucking black big black empowerment move. And just seeing that shit, it's just motherfucking inspiring. More people they gonna give back to where they grew up, where they came from, and never forget where the fuck you came from. Even though you may not be able to move how you used to move before you got hot and shit. Never forget to give back to the in any big or little way you can. Whether it's knowledge, whether it's shit people can learn from and live from. You know what I'm saying? Never fucking forget that. Um, but yeah, man, that's super dope. Shout out Westside Gun and the whole Griselda squad over there for sure, man. That's some big shit, and that's some shit that's gonna transcend generations. That's some shit that's yo grandson, you know what I'm saying, type shit can all learn from that, can all find out who they are from using their fucking creativity. Because even the most boring person, everybody got creativity, and that's the if you ask me, that's the greatest quality we have as humans, to be creative and to just share shit. And don't nobody. What's the point of having knowledge or money if you can't share with other people or the people you care about? Can't, man. Yeah. But yeah. And almost last but not least, shout out to Tisha Campbell and Tanisha Arnold, aka Gina and Pam, from the Martin Show back in the day. They are creating a talk show called Tris and Tashina Have Issues. It's probably gonna be like a podcast type shit. You know what I'm saying? Them just talking about all of the shit that they've been through in the whole acting industry, and probably remembering some shit. This is fire because I'm a big fan of both of these women, especially Tashina, because she was in Everybody Hates Chris, and she played Rochelle beautifully. Oh my god. Him even damn, what's the nigga name? Damn, what was Chris name? Nah, that's not his real name. The nigga from White Chicks, the Old Spice nigga, I cannot remember his name. Anyway, both of them, they killed that shit back in the day. If you don't know about Everybody Hates Chris, my nigga, get the fuck off of it. Well, after it ends, because it's about to end soon. Get the fuck off this shit and go watch that shit. That's some legendary black history right there, most definitely. I guess I'm on my black shit. Damn, I didn't know I had so much. Anyway, but yeah though, I can't wait to see that shit. Those are two strong black women, in the video industry, in the movie industry. We've seen them do so many great fucking things. Can't wait to see what else is in store. But last but not least, I want to speak on right now. My Vices, the new song that I'm about to drop after this video ends. I want to talk about that writing process. Well, damn, I guess it's something. This is a whole separate topic, but yes, something I've been trying to do with myself and my music and even podcasting and shit like that. Just in anything I create, I want to start branching out because even though I'm young, I do got a lot of depth to me, and no matter how big or small whatever you've been through, everybody has always been through something. So that being said, I want to go back and peer my mind to think about all the bad times and shit and make good from it. All the bad influences I've had in my life and shit like that. So Vices is really the first time I'm really switching up my rap style completely and taking taking a look in my own life from another person's point of view, but it's at the same time it's my point of view. It's me saying it's what I went through. But that's what I had to do to make this song. And I feel like everybody, if you're not doing, you don't got to do it every day. You ain't got to do it every hour. But every week, every couple weeks, everybody need to first of all meditate and just have coping mechanisms that you have that don't involve drugs or whatever substance. A coping mechanism so you can unwind and get your thoughts out of your head, get out your pent up aggression. For me, I use music and shit like that. That's a universal tool for me that's helped me, and that's something. It's funny that I'm saying this because that's what I'm saying right now is kind of alluding to this what I said in the song Vices. But yeah, though, this is just me peering back in my life and peering back in how I used to be and noticing my change and knowing my fucking personal growth. A lot of people, they don't like that specific type of rap, but well, you know what I say to you? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have depth. You gotta have skill. It's so many elements of rap. Like I told my dude CM10 Music, shout out, go stream his music. She got me good. Yeah, go stream She Got Me Good on Apple Music and wherever. And yeah, but yeah, I was telling him the other day that fuck, I lost my point. Damn, I shot him out, lost my motherfucking point. God damn it. Um, but yeah though, hold up. Where's my writing process? Yeah, basically, I put I put my heart on my sleeve with this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not. This song isn't specifically the most lyrical shit, but it's some shit that you can most definitely listen to. And it's really wicked how I hopped in and out of certain pockets and shit like that, and it's just so smooth and so crazy. So shout out to Falik. Um, I ran across this shit on YouTube and shit like that. Shout out to Falak, Falak. I think that's how you say it and spell it. But fire motherfucking beat. Better Days and instrumental. If you want to go find it and maybe rap on it or do some shit. Better Days by Falak. Type Better Days type beat by Falak. But yeah though, basically this is just me getting out all of the motherfucking experiences that I've had, all of the times that I've been a follower, or even the times that I didn't even know who I was. I didn't know my purpose, and I speak on that. And I don't want to say everything that's in the song because I do want to leave some things. But listen, that's basically the biggest point I can even get across before we even end this shit. Be you, do some motherfucking self evaluation, my nigga. Evaluate. I don't go to therapy because I'm broke, but hey, I found so many. A lot of people they can relate. I found so many coping mechanisms and some shit that can help you find out who you are and dissect your own self like you somebody else, so you don't live your whole life thinking that you're the greatest or you do no motherfucking wrong. That's basically it. But yeah though. I don't want to get too rambly and shit like that. Damn, I feel like I missed out on a motherfucking good point because I forgot. But fuck it, that's the cost of. That's the cost. But but yeah, anyway, I'm your host OG Odie. This is the first visual podcast of Broke Conversations. This is just one of many. And yeah, please be first of all, oh yeah, I'm on YouTube now. So hey, like and subscribe, share. I guess I gotta get in the mode of saying that shit down. This is the world's most poverty stricken podcast. Like, I think I said it before. I'm saying it again. I don't give a fuck. I'm your host OG Odie, and yeah, go listen to this song next called "Vices" by yours truly OG Odie. Go stream that shit on SoundCloud. Like, subscribe, share, all that good shit, and yeah, peace. Vices. Without rap, I often wonder where would I be? Would I commit suicide and hang from a tree? Maybe pick up a tool and bang in the streets. I'm glad I'm gifted in this game of life we playing for keeps. 2018, the best and worst year of my life was steady, looking for motivation to use my light. Sickening addiction and knowing that I ain't living right. Quickly how life changes, the contrast is way more than slight. On their fucking lot of y'all. Yeah. I got the dirty past with any histamine. Broke as fuck, that's the closest thing I could get to lean. High school didn't have the skill to equip the team. Jersey slipping, sipping while my reality split the seams. Xans have my memories fading like old clothes. And I ain't OT, but I dabbled in the cold. I never wanna feel myself losing control. I am not in this for the likes or to go. Funny how this thing called life work. I'm exactly who I thought I would be. I just didn't know it yet. X was right, depression mixed with obsession. Type of shit how you draw the boat and wreck it. But all I'm thinking about is my mother's perception of a son. Passing out, finding thoughts, trying to collect them. Me, I struggle with addicted personality. I'm not finished, I can't let these thoughts devour me. I'm worth way more than what they try to pay me hourly. Maybe that's the reason past relationships ended sourly. You live that life, then you gotta deal with the consequence. Fuck the family members, man, I done seen all kind of shit. I'm no longer focused solely on where the profit is. Burning desire to find true providence. I could have died countless times, feel I got purpose here. And you will seldom see success with uncertain fear. Every job I had, anxious to retire working there. I got way more to prove before closed curtains near. Just remember this one motherfucking thing. Everything that's worthwhile takes time.